Comprehensive Christianity is coming out with another ebook, and it's a book that I wrote called 2,000 Years of Christian Theology. It's on historical theology. That is, the study of how theology, or the Reformed faith particularly in Christianity, has expressed itself and developed through the years with all its strengths and weaknesses. And I have a good friend named Bill Potter who told me one time, he said, "Joe, when people don't study historical theology, they start making things up." And that is true. I have seen people just in recent days make assertions as to what the Bible says or what the Reformed faith is that are mere assertions that have no historical or biblical base to them. So studying the history of theology is one of the most important and fascinating things we can do. These 32 chapters are drawn from 55 lectures that I gave on the history of the Christian church from the 1st century through, or actually from Augustine, all the way up through the 18th century. And I will have to say, though I don't profess to be the greatest writer in the world at all, I love going back and reading these chapters over and over and over and listening to the tapes that I made, not just to hear my own voice, not just to read my own writing, but because of the men that I wrote about and their encouragement to me and their guidance for me. I want to avoid their weaknesses. I want to imitate their strengths. And so I go back to this book, 2,000 Years of Christian Theology, time and again myself, just to keep myself familiar with these great men and women of God through the centuries.